There is a lot of noise in the world about being self-centered or self-focused. And then there's also so much about make sure you're loving yourself, make sure you're taking care of yourself. So which is it? Are we supposed to utterly abandon ourselves and serve others? Or are we actually supposed to love ourselves? The answer is both. And this reading with the Moon, the Justice, and the Nine of Pentacles talks about cultivating your own awareness of what you subconsciously with the Moon think about, what you want, what you fear, what you long for, what you believe, about who is running your life, who is influencing your emotions, who has control over your emotions. How do you gain justice when the world is full of oppression? And if you feel like you're powerless over that, if you don't have a self-focus that says, no, I don't have to justify my worth or my want or my desire for solitude and peace, I get to cultivate my own inner garden, regardless of what kind of wars or what is happening out in the world. I get to focus on myself. I'm the only one who sleeps in my bed at night. I'm the only one who has to lie with regret at the end of my life. I don't care who's growling and snarling and pinching and clawing at things around outside of me. It's easy to say that. It's harder to practice doing that. So this spread is talking about the work, the valuable work, the worthy work of every single day showing up in justice for ourselves. And this doesn't mean holding a sword, rallying, wielding it against other people. It's using this sword that references the Ace of Swords, about clarity, about this insight, about this knowing and this holding of knowledge that says, I am important. I don't need to ask. I know it's at the center of my being. I am important because I am. And you don't have to fight for that when you know that. And when you know that, you can be all alone without being lonely. You can be all alone and be peaceful and not feel like the world is against you or it's going to come after you. This is about centering yourself, your wants, your needs, your priorities, your vision for the future. That's not selfish. That's the only way you'll ever live the experience you came here to live. If you leave it up to the will of other people to tell you how to serve, who to serve, when to serve, no one will ever direct you to serve yourself. Not if they can stand to gain something from it. Not if they can stand to manipulate something out of you for it. Not if they can get you on their team fighting for them instead of yourself. Who's fighting for your justice? Who's fighting for your emotional experience? To be witnessed, to be honored, to be felt. That's your work. No one else's work, but you know what? No, you're not doing it alone either. These are two major arcana here, and this is the Nine of Pentacles. 9 is divine. 9 is the last number before 10, completion, which technically doesn't exist in numerology because 9 is the end where it begins again and turns into a 0. This is where divinity meets humanity. So this spread is saying, listen, you're your own individual human for a reason. It's not a bad thing to be self-focused. If you care about yourself only and exclusively to the detriment of all else, then yes, that would be a problem. I mean, if you see your joy intentionally causing another suffering, I personally, as a human being, can't agree and abide with that choice of yours. However, there's also no judgment from what is, just from me as a human. And why should you care about my judgment on you? I'm not living your experience. So self-focus, centering yourself as the main character of your world, is the only thing that keeps this snarling and howling at bay. It's the only thing that allows you to actually rest in the comfort of knowing that you are within your integrity, that you're being seen, witnessed, valued, appreciated, understood, and experienced. It's the only thing that's going to give you true justice. It's the only thing that's going to cultivate the garden that you want to reside in. It's a lot of hard work, but you're not on your own, and it isn't wrong to be self-focused. Self-focus is the primary foundation of self-love, and self-love is how we enjoy our lives. We all deserve that.